Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Nose Creek Sport Physiotherapy video blog. Today's topic of the day is oblique reaching exercises. And patients often ask me, they hear the term oblique. What the heck is an oblique, Blair? So basically we have four major abdominal muscles that move our trunk, okay? There's the first one is the deepest. It's called your transverse abdominis. It's like a weightlifter's belt that's built into your back. 80% of it is below your belly button, so right through here. We talked about that earlier on, how to draw your belly button up and in to kind of activate that muscle, okay? The next layers, the next two layers are what we call internal external oblique muscles. Essentially, they run at about a 45-degree angle across your trunk, starting right from your rib cage down to your inguinal canal. So kind of like that, and then from the rib cage down to the inguinal canal here, okay? So they kind of crisscross at about a 45-degree angle, okay? And the last one is the most superficial abdominal muscle, and that's your rectus abdominis, and it basically just flexes the spine. So it's right here, and that's the one you'll see like on the cover of Men's Health magazine, the guys that have the six-pack, and I think all of us in our 20s probably had that, but now if you're getting a little bit older, the six-pack's disappeared because it's covered up with a little bit of insulation there, and I jokingly say to my wife, it's like the keg look, it's the one-pack now. But anyway, let's get into talking about how to stimulate your obliques, okay? So here's what we're going to show you today. We're going to lay down here. And these exercises are safe for somebody with back pain because if you're doing this correctly, you're going to draw your belly button up and do a little bit of a pelvic tilt so your back doesn't move. That's really the key. And so we'll often tell patients, just so we don't get a lot of twists to the pelvis, put your hand just on the top of your cheeks, straighten out the other leg, and you're going to draw the belly button up and in, do a chin tuck of the neck to protect your neck, and just slowly reach up to about 3 inches below your kneecap. And you're going to hold there for kind of 10 seconds, and then down slow, okay? And then after 10 seconds, come back up again. Do 5 to the knee like that, okay? And then down slow, okay? And once you do 5, drawing the belly button up and in and touching the back of your hip bone, okay? So right here, right there, and then down slow. So when you're touching the back of your hip bone, it's more of a twist and less of a lift, okay? Now, why do we reach to the knee and to the hip? Well, when you're reaching to the knee, you're gonna hit more of the vertically orientated fibers. When you're reaching to the hip, you're gonna hit more of the horizontally orientated fibers. Because they basically splay across. They don't all go exactly at 45 degrees. They kind of splay across your abdominal region. So that way we can kind of bias both kind of areas of that. And then obviously you're going to switch and do the other side. And then tuck, tuck, and then lift. And then hold. Okay, and then down slow. Notice that it's just my upper back that moves. I'm going to reach for the back of the hip there. So my shoulder blade comes up off the floor. My lower back stays in contact with the floor in both cases. Okay? And again, your goal is 3 sets of 10. So quite often I'll tell patients, start with oblique reaching, do a set of obliques, do a set of planks, set of obliques, set of planks, and then do a third set of oblique reaches. If you do this exercise, you will wake up, especially the first day, with a little bit of soreness kind of in your rib cage the next day. If you have that, that's actually a good thing. That means you really worked your obliques, okay? Just take a day off and then hit them again 2 days later if you can, and keep working on those because we need to really build those up. These are basically the powerhouse muscles that help us with trunk rotation in our day-to-day life and also give us more dynamic stability through our back. So these are really important muscles to kind of stimulate. And again, once you tolerate the planking and you want to do a little bit more work, this is the next step in that process, all right? So add that into your planking routine that you're doing at home, and let's see if we can really build up those legendary abdominals. All right, take care, guys. Blair Shackley from Nose Creek Sport Physiotherapy, where we get you moving faster and feeling better. Take care, and let's work on those abdominals. Bye-bye.